I think I would like to get your view on. We understand that digital transformation is important and it has relevance in Pakistan as well now. So, from your perspective, what would be the key considerations for an organization who's embarking on this journey?
So, thank you very much. Before responding to your question, I think I must comment on something, especially this conference and Paint Consulting, and in particular, I think I know him for years, and many years I was underestimating him. By the way, where's Ali? Ali is here. I think I was underestimating him, but then whenever he comes, he talks innovation, new ideas. And I was thinking that whether he can do or not. But last, I think 4 or 5 events I have joined, at least 3. I think I was directly participating. It was a pleasant surprise that the change he's creating. I think this is wonderful, and I think every time he creates new things. So Ali, congratulations. Especially when this time he discussed with me a few weeks back on a dinner, and I was thinking that in this type of circumstances where whole world is scared of holding this type of events, I think this will be very difficult, and rather I suggested that he should prolong it at least for some time, because nowadays COVID is again there, second wave. And now we are talking third.
आपकी बात सुन के अब तो ये मास्क दोबारा पहन लिया वैसे.
मैं भी पहनूंगा इसके बाद. But I found you a very bold person because he takes the risk, and I think that is essential for any change agent. So thank you very much for inviting me. Digital transformation, of course, this is the hottest subject of today, and I think whether it is developed market or emerging markets, as you have discussed, I think everywhere, every organization, if you have to succeed, of course, you have to think of digital transformation in the organization everywhere in life rather. So when you come to the considerations, I think I would say 3 key considerations I will discuss. First, that you should have a clear vision, strategy and objectives. Because if you know that you can select any technology, of course that comes later. How you have to do, of course, that doesn't matter. But what matters is that why you have to do. That give you the purpose, sense of purpose. And that purpose is important. Sometimes you just think that, okay, this is the solution we have seen in any other organization, and we can implement in our organization also. But without knowing that where we would take the organization through this type of transformation. So first, I think the purpose, why we want to do it, that should be very clear. And second, the destination, where we have to take it, this digital transformation we are talking, any initiative related to that, where we will take it, what will be the destination, that is more important. So I think if purpose and destination goal, that is clear, I think without that it will be very difficult for you to get a technology and succeed. So this is the first thing which is very important. And second is the leadership. And very specific trait of leadership. And that is the sense of urgency. In most of the cases, we start the initiative and it goes on for ages. And we could not get the results. I know one of e-learning solution, I think Ministry of IT, I was discussing, and at that time the minister said that we have been doing it for probably 5 years and still we are not even the half. And PTCL, it is a big organization. No doubt it is not like ministries, but still, of course, it has come from the same regime. So how you people have done it within few months? So that was the sense of urgency. That we have created the people that this you have to do in any case. When this type of feeling, this type of motivation you can give to your people, I think then you can do something. So key consideration for me will not be that which technology you are using. My key consideration will be that whether the people are motivated, they know that this has to be done in any case. So this is the second key consideration for me. And third, of course, in any of the transformation, be it cultural transformation or it is digital transformation, the ownership and lead by the top management, top leadership, that is important. Most of the time, I have experienced, I have seen that we bring the system, whole of the organization is using that system at the top 2 or 3 layers. They say that, okay, whatever you do, you bring, ultimately you bring on paper or on email to us, get the approval and then incorporate.
So leading by example.
So that is, leading by example is one thing, but I think this should start, the change will start from the top. So whatever change you want to bring, practically the top leadership has to live with this change first, and then this will be cascaded downwards. And if these three are, you are successful in these three objectives, main considerations, I think then the chances of the success of any digital or any transformation will increase.
I think this is a very comprehensive response, and one of the challenges that you personally or your organization faced during this journey. I'm sure you went through a consolidation process as well. Maybe that's you can give us a view around that as well.
I think if I start the challenges, then it will be I require a lot of time. But just key challenges I will discuss. Because we are talking now digital transformation. So we of course had this Microsoft Teams, Google's, Zoom, everything we had. And this we had around 3-4 years back. And we were thinking that people should come here. We arranged trainings, we arranged seminars, and we had the resistance, complete resistance. Hardly we could manage few people rather that they were doing rather than ourselves. My team, they are here. I should not admit, but most of the time they were saying, "Sir, will come to the webinar, please." Amjad is here. I said that I will certainly come, and then it was not. So always, whenever you are bringing any change, resistance is there. So this is the biggest challenge to transformation. And I discussed this sense of urgency and of course the push. When this happened, COVID happened, believe you me, within 2 weeks, whole of the organization, we are not like Jazz or we are not like Uphone rather, PTCL is not like Uphone or any other organization. This is a big organization. We have 22,000 employees and they have come from the set mindset, very high age, average age is probably 48, 49 years. But so it was really, we were feeling that we will not be able to do it. But within 2-3 weeks, whole of the organization was transformed and everyone was using the system. And that was a surprise. So this gives an example that when you have the challenge, you have to pursue. Your pursuance, I think that can resolve that challenge. I give you an example, another example. I think that will be interesting for many people here. We have a very big contact centers in Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad, and those contact centers around 2 years back, a proposal was submitted to the board, and they agreed to that, but management was not ready that this contact center can be shifted to the houses of the agents. So this was going on, and it was shelved rather. The project was shelved. That it is not possible for the time being. The readiness of the organization is not there. Again in the group, we said all management, and because everybody said that this is the most risky place, because 300 to 400 people, they are sitting in one big hall. So it was a big risk. And I think hardly few of the people know that within again 1 to 2 weeks, all agents will close the contact center without disturbing the systems. All calls were being received, so you don't know that the persons who were responding, they were from the home, they were responding. And this was even this initiative, I tell you that even in Etisalat, all of those, and within the country, PTCL was the first one which implemented this. So again, the challenges practically comes from the mindset. So if you put in place the right mindset, right environment, and give the conviction to the people, those challenges can be overcome.
I think this is a very important point, and I'd just like to summarize based on the discussion that we've had from the panel. So first of all, for all the naysayers, I think one thing is proven, that there is digital transformation and it has a practical impact on business growth. And secondly, for us to embark on that journey, especially an emerging country like Pakistan, where we have a limitation for change, a compelling event is as an important point as a driver, which in this particular case, maybe it was COVID, it was life-threatening, because of which we were able to do a lot of those changes. And lastly, for any organization embarking on this journey, we need to have executive sponsorship. Something which Mazhar Saab and the rest of the panel alluded to also, to lead by example, to tell the organization that this is the future that they are going to be working towards. Thank you, gents, for all your time.